It's raining. Shit. Good morning. I've just woke up at the gas station that, you know, somewhat saved our lives last night. Yeah, so, wow, that was a close call. That was a close call. My GPS took me down a road and told me it was a road until I got to a dead end, and then it just said to keep going. And yeah, you'll get to the gas station in 30 minutes, and the car's got like 4 kilometers of range on it at that point, which very quickly turned to 0. And then I had to cancel my whole route and look for another gas station, and told me this one's 20 minutes away, and my car says it's got 0 gas in it. And it was probably the most stressful drive ever. I was flying through the French farmland, and I made it. Somehow I made it. This car's got like a decent reserve tank, I guess, because it got me like 25 minutes with no gas. Well, apparently no gas. Anyways, we're gonna continue to Montpellier today, which is only 4 hours and a half now left on the route. There's an amazing site here, so we're gonna go check it out before we head out of this town. And then I am gonna find a truck stop, take a shower, and probably get some work done on the laptop. I got a bunch of videos to put out, so I'm not too getting to Montpellier, because then I'm gonna have to film more stuff, and it's just gonna be more adding up on my plate. So let's get to this view. I'm literally in swimming shorts. I did my laundry right there last night, and yeah, so that's my life right now. I still got my laundry all over the passenger seat. I haven't even put it all away. I woke up I knocked out completely, forgot everything, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was like, oh yeah, my clothes are in the machine. I gotta probably get those out. Okay, let's see how cold this car is. Carpet, man. An old French town. Like, this is it looked like there were some boarded up places. I just want to see over this ledge here. Look, the bakery's open. There we go. Wow, what a beautiful town. Oh, shut up. Hey, I'm in Puy-l'Évêque, just near Pescadoire in France. Is there any notable history on this place? And somewhere in the middle of France. I'm headed to Montpellier, so we're about 4 hours and a half away, to give you an idea, just in case there's another town with the same name. Is there any notable history on this place?
Puy-l'Évêque definitely has some notable history. It's along the Lot River and was originally known as Puy before it became...
Sorry,
no worries.
You got cut out. You want to continue?
Sure, so...
Yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely. Puy-l'Évêque has a rich medieval history.
And
It was actually occupied by the English a few times during the 100 Years' War. Nowadays it's known for its charming medieval architecture.
So, from medieval times, it kind of looks like it.
It definitely does. The architecture really reflects that old world charm. It's like stepping back in time a little bit, right? Definitely a cool place to explore.
Are they known for anything?
Puy-l'Évêque's actually quite famous for its wine production, thanks to its location in the Cahors wine region. The area is known for its Malbec grapes and some really rich, flavorful wines. So if you're into wine, it's definitely a great place to be.
Anything else?
Aside from the wine and the medieval history, it's also just a really picturesque village with beautiful views of the Lot River. It's got a lot of charming little streets, old stone houses, and it's just a great place to wander around and soak in the atmosphere.
Do you have any stories from the history books about this place?
There are definitely some interesting stories. For example, in 1228, the village was annexed by Bishop Guillaume de Cardaillac and got its name, which means Bishop's Hill. During the 100 Years' War, it was occupied by the English, and later during the Wars of Religion in 1580, it was actually besieged by Protestant forces led by the future King Olwy IV. So the village has seen quite a bit of action over the centuries.
You said it was besieged, right?
Yes, exactly. During the Wars of Religion in the late 16th century, it was besieged by Protestant forces, which was quite a significant event in the town's history. It's fascinating how much history these little villages have. Let me know if you want to know more about it or anything else.
So yesterday, the GPS took me down a road and told me there was a gas station 30 minutes down, and eventually the road turned into a farm. Crazy. Crazy, I know, I look rough.
Ruma, D44.
Shut up.
Head northwest on Rue des Teinturiers.
This town looks like it's a James Bond set. Oh man. $1910. Also. Crazy to think there's just people living in this village. It's thousands of years old. Is it thousands of years old? Should have listened to ChatGPT when she told us. King of the castle, king of the castle. Imagine trying to get some morning sleep and all you hear is my flip-flops flopping through the town. Which way? Which way? I think this way's cooler, probably. The cooler way doesn't always end up being the cooler way, you know? Look how small this door is. Fuck. I think this is the school. It's like the neighborhood school because I saw École written on it from down there. We could have driven up here. Oh wow, look at this. This is an old staircase. And I'd bet you, if you go under it, there's an echo. Because we remember this from the fort. Hello? Hello? Oh, a little bit of an echo. Not bad if you ask me. A little morning find. I look rough. I need to get myself into shape. All right, the church bell went off again. It's somewhere down this way, so let's see where it's coming from. Wow, look at that building up there. Oof. Talk about old times, eh? These old buildings, man. Alright, I'll be back when something cool happens. Alright, I've set an objective for us. We're gonna go to that big building, probably like the oldest looking building in this town. And then we're gonna check it out, walk back through the town, and get back on our way. Because, you know, it's right there. But there's a cool looking staircase right here. So let's go up the cool looking staircase. I think it's just somebody's crib. It's a little bit overhyped to be just somebody's crib, you know? You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's somebody's crib. Well, somebody's crib is here, but no, it's a business. Yeah, there's nothing to see. From 1914 to 1918. You want to tell me more about the statue and the history of the church?
The church you're at is the Saint-Sauveur Church, which dates back to the 13th century and has seen a lot of history over the years, including some damage during the 100 Years' War. The statue you mentioned, Aux Enfants de Puy-l'Évêque Morts pour la France, is a war memorial dedicated to the local soldiers who lost their lives in World War I and later also commemorated those who died in World War II. It's a touching tribute to the village's history and its residents.
Was there a lot of World War I and World War II action in this village?
Puy-l'Évêque did have some involvement in both World Wars. During World War I, the town was actually turned into a hospital centre to care for wounded soldiers. In World War II, because of its location near the demarcation line, it was occupied by German forces. Many of the locals joined the French resistance and contributed to the liberation efforts. So the village definitely has some significant wartime history. I mentioned the demarcation line, which was essentially the boundary that divided Nazi-occupied France from Vichy France during World War II. Puy-l'Évêque was near that line, which made it strategically significant and influenced its involvement in the war. I was just mentioning that the unoccupied part of France during World War II was known as Vichy France, named after its capital, Vichy. Puy-l'Évêque was actually in the occupied zone, so it definitely added to the village's complex wartime history and the involvement of its residents in the resistance efforts. So the town definitely played a role in that period of history.
Did the Germans have a big stronghold in this town? I think we got what we could out of her. Hey, you there? She's not there. We need a way back into the town. I think you could go down this way. I'll put $5 we could go this way. It's gotta happen. Let's see. Somebody's got a real nice garden, let me tell you. This is gonna suck walking back up. Is it? Oh. Darn rats. That bell. That bell's set to come on every 15 minutes, but that was the hour ding. This looks like a real doghouse, like a real medieval doghouse. Look at this. The dogs would just hang out in there. You know, little doggies. I came back because I want a photo. Okay, I think that's a little bit more than every 15 minutes. Hey, why does the church bell keep going off?
It could be that the church bell is ringing on the hour, or maybe there's a specific schedule for certain times of the day. Yeah. Sometimes churches ring.
It seems like it's every like 5 minutes.
Oh, that is pretty frequent. It might be that there's a special occasion or maybe a local tradition where the bell rings more often at certain times of the day. It definitely makes the atmosphere feel unique.
Somebody's just having fun with the bell at this point. back to where we started, and just in time. Everybody just got to work. And the world just woke up now, so we got to see it while everybody was sleeping. Camera's about to... Alright, so I've established order in the car. I've cleaned out the whole car. I've put everything on a charge. I've cleaned up the wiring situation. I got my other GoPro out. All the batteries for it are charged, so eventually I'm gonna find where I'm gonna put it on the dash to start doing the time lapse with it. Man, I've been bitten everywhere last night in that parking lot with all the flies and mosquitoes everywhere. What a horrible situation. Look what I just noticed. The roof is sagging. The car is getting old. This looks like it's gonna be a whole project. I think I'm gonna do something with the roof now. We're gonna have to take the fabric off and, you know, re-glue it to the board. Because I guess what happens is over time the adhesive let go, and now it's just sagging. The whole roof is sagging. I noticed there was a sagging pocket in the back before, but I guess over the trip it's fully come down. So yeah, that's something to take a look at once we're somewhere we're hanging out. Maybe it's gonna be done in Iraq, maybe before, we'll see.
In 400 meters, turn left onto Avenue du Maquis, D911. Turn left onto Avenue du Maquis, D911.
Route de Gabagoo. This is crazy. This like
Turn left onto Route de Villefranche D91.
Some of these views, you guys, like I'm driving, and that's why I just going in a random street here. Some of these views are just so incredible, and you look behind you and you see like a view overlooking a river, mountains. It's like everywhere you look there's something going on. No point in looking at me, I mean. Yeah, wow. I think we found our breakfast spot. It's raining. Shit. Look guys, when there's a will, there's a way. And there's a way. My eggs ain't getting ruined today, all right? I gotta eat these quick though. Not bad, can't complain, you know? Just got our dinner, the sun went away. I mean, the sun came back. Got a nice view, you know? Really cannot complain. This is the life. This is the life, you know? I'm gonna put some sunglasses on.